Hey guys, Canadian Zangief back again, and it looks like the Polymega has actually finally come to fruition. At least the pre-orders are open now. For what they're advertising as $249.99, you're going to be able to get a system that will be able to emulate all of the disc-based systems with the actual physical disc placed inside of it. That's going to be what was all previously announced. That would be TurboGrafx 16 CD. That would be Neo Geo CD, PlayStation 1, Sega CD, and they just revealed when they launched this that it's going to be supporting Sega Saturn. Now that is, a very interesting system that I did not expect that would be supported on this because it is very hard to emulate the Sega Saturn. Now this is going to be an emulation slash hardware hybrid, just like the Retron 5. So that's going to turn a lot of people away that emulated part of it. But the reason why they're able to actually do the Sega Saturn thing is because they made a deal with the author of one of the Sega Saturn emulators that's already out on for general public use. I don't know which emulator it is off the top of my head, but I'm sure I could find it or you could find it. Um, but yeah, $249.99, a little bit steep, especially since that doesn't include any of the modules. So the base unit's just going to play all the CD games, and then the modules will be able to play all of the other cartridge games on top of it for $49.99 a piece, I believe. Which I guess is not terrible. As long as this thing's successful. If it doesn't become one big bang, and the only people that are going to get it is the people that invest in it right away. Um, and if it gets successful, that would be fantastic because then that gives the option to you want to try it out, you get one thing, and then maybe a month later I'll pick up a module and add it on, and blah 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 blah. So it's uh it's pretty cool. I would have done this video a couple days earlier, but they had a lot of problems with getting their website up and running when they were launching this pre-order. It seemed like thousands of people were trying to get their pre-order in automatically, and it crashed the website along with some claimed DDoS malicious attacks from a certain user in Arizona, I believe. That's what they were saying. I don't know anything about that, but it's up and live now. Um, the wording on the Polymega site has me a little concerned. Okay, I was originally very excited for this because it was not going to be a crowd-funded kind of thing. It was going to be pre-order, you put your money in, and you get the item. The wording on it for like goals and amount reaching on the pre-order side of it is really sounding like a Kickstarter thing without the insurances of a Kickstarter. Now, I might just be reading into this a little bit, but it is $250 without shipping or conversion to Canadian or whatever it is for you. That's not like, a couple of bucks, like I want to see some insurances. And the other side of it too, I haven't been able to get through all the way on myself because for some reason it's not allowing me to put in a Canadian address. So I'm sending a word out to the company to see if that's an oversight or they're not actually supplying to Canada at this time, which would suck. But it seems to be only credit card. You're able to pay for this, so not even PayPal. Now, I by general principle, never pay for anything on the internet without the safety net of PayPal. Because you're paying for them, to safeguard your money from fraud. You know, if you give your credit card number out to any regular company, you could be setting yourself up for, losing some of that money. Um, and then if you have to go through your credit card, your bank to, say that it's been fraud, you technically put the money in yourself. It's not like they're stealing it from you. So I don't know. It's a tricky situation. I really hope they realize that, the PayPal is the way to go for legitimate purchases on the internet, because everyone feels more comfortable with it. At least I do. So the controllers, looks like you can order them separately as well. The base controller is $39.99 US. Looks okay. It looks like a standard PS4 controller. But all in all, it looks pretty good, except for my hesitations, about the payment and the upfront amount of money. Like, it is supposed to come out in April 1st, 2019, but I'm gonna sit on this one a little bit, even if they do change it over so I actually can order it to Canada. I'm not gonna jump on it right away because I'm waiting to see a little bit more how this is gonna go. Um, I am so excited for the system, and it hurts me to be so hesitant about it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this entire thing? Does it seem suspicious to you, or am I just being too paranoid? So I'm really, really hoping that it succeeds. But let me know how you feel about it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.